Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, I'm going to go over to Music Times, and this is about Takeoff. Disclaimer: anything that I say in regards to this article, as it says in the beginning of this video, please take it with a grain of salt. Everything is alleged. Takeoff faced major legal trouble before tragic death and was set to testify on January 2023. The article is done by Emma Winters, and it goes on to say Takeoff was in legal problems just before his tragic death. The Migos rapper, age 28, was sued by a victim only known as J. Doe, who claimed the rapper, whose true name is K. Kyrie Bell. I abbreviated the first name out of respect. Did not want to attempt to pronounce. For abusing her at a house party, which was held by a producer friend in June of 2020. According to the court filings obtained by Radar Online, the lady arrived to the Ichino party around 7 p.m. and Takeoff arrived a few minutes later. She noticed a firearm on the top of the table at the time. Takeoff allegedly offered her marijuana, and staring made her quite uncomfortable. His staring made her quite uncomfortable. Doe told the producer that she had no desire to engage in any type of romantic connection with the rapper. They met the rapper again as she and the producer headed upstairs, and an altercation ensued before she went to the producer's room alone, and Takeoff was reported to have followed her. Future court filings state that Takeoff began caressing her before violently beating her. The lady was eventually taken to the hospital for treatment, and the personnel discovered evidence of a trauma. They called the Los Angeles Police Department right away. The Sun noted, however, that Takeoff has disputed the accusations and that the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office have never pursued charges against him due to lack of evidence. Takeoff was slated to appear during a deposition in January of 2023, and a trial was already set for June of 2023. Takeoff was shot on November 1st following a private event at 810 Billiard and Bowling in Houston, Texas. Friends of the rapper believed he was not the intended target and was caught in the crosshairs since he was not having an issue disputing with the suspect before he was shot. In the video released after the shooting, Quavo was shown desperately attempting to save his friend's life, even standing over his friend's body, pleading with the 911 dispatcher for assistance. Wow, that's crazy. But wait a minute, his friend? Who else was shot? I assumed that they were friends. Well, anyway, cops were summoned to the site about 2:30 a.m. and 2 additional persons were hurt in the incident. It is still unknown who shot the messy rapper or if he was the intended target. As of this writing, obviously they do have a person of interest. I believe they said that he was also shot as well, if my memory serves me correct. So I'm not sure or clear other than that. But it continues to say that it is numerous internet videos also show the altercation breaking out during a dice game, although it's still unclear what transpired. This is the video right here. I'm not sure what it shows, but this is from Alive, I believe it is, and we're we'll see if we can play the video.
Meanwhile, in Houston, a jeweler is coming forward with new surveillance video from the night Takeoff died. He tells 11 Alive Takeoff, Quavo, and their entourage stopped by his store just hours before that shooting. As our Cody Alcorn reports, the man, known as the King of Bling, was one of the last people to see the Grammy-nominated artist alive.
This is surveillance video of Takeoff and Quavo, along with their entourage, walking into Houston's Johnny Dang & Company custom jewelry.
We open late for you because that's a convenient that I always take care of them.
Johnny Dang says his spot is always a stop for the group.
Whenever they go to Houston, he just stop by, hanging out, and buy some new stuff.
He says Takeoff and Quavo stopped by to get some jewelry cleaned and to check out a couple new pieces.
He just sat right there on Monday night. Takeoff is the one, he very, very quiet, so nice. I've been around with them so many times.
Hours later, Takeoff was gunned down after leaving a private party in downtown Houston outside a bowling alley. A shock to the entire hip-hop industry and fans around the world, including Dang, who is known in the industry as King of Bling.
Losing, lost one of the member like Takeoff is a very big loss.
Houston police say about 40 people were outside that private party when something went down and shots were fired. Police confirmed at least 2 weapons were fired. As of this hour, no one has been arrested in connection to the homicide. For more details and to keep up with the very latest on this investigation, you can follow all of our coverage right now at 11alive.com. Meanwhile,
Okay, so you heard that. That is from 11alive.com. And yeah, basically that was what was happening prior to him getting shot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's another one that says Takeoff dead. Identity of other person shot in gunfire is connected to Quavo. Current conditions revealed. So yeah, that is pretty much it. And I will try to keep you updated. Actually, to be honest with you, it just kind of left a sour taste in my mouth for a person, as far as I know, that is described as a quiet, very nice anybody. That's not the first time that I've heard him be described as that. I've watched a couple of content creators, also mainstream news about the whole situation, and they always described him as this quiet, very respectful gentleman, young man. So it's definitely a loss, for anyone that enjoyed, the Migos music. That was the staple of it. You see all 3 of them together perform. It was always a treat. It was always lit. So, RIP to Takeoff, and join me down in the comment section so we can talk about this story or any other story on my channel. I do thank you for coming over and watching my videos. And with that, I will get with you guys in the next